All right, check it out. So today we've got another live verse session featuring my man Joe Hunt. Everybody say what's up.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
All right, yo. So we're going to jump right into it, and we're going to do one of your controversial tracks.
Yes, this is off my new album, Unmasked, dropping March 7th, next month. And it's...
Make sure to watch out for that. Everybody keep an eye on that.
Unmasked, March 7th. iTunes, Amazon, will be everywhere. But this track is called Andrew Golota. It's based off the fighter Andrew Golota. Tyson hit him with a vicious right hook, dislocated his eardrum, and the dude literally walked out of the ring. And everybody was booing him as he was walking out. It was pretty viral at that time. So I was going through some wait.
Okay,
no. All right.
We are going to drop the song first because the fans want to hear the song first. You know what I mean?
Let's go.
The fans want to hear the song, so let's do it. Let's drop right now.
Andrew Golota, Unmasked, Joe Hunt Music. Shout out to my boy Buddhakai for bringing me out. ALVS. God is good. Yeah. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against you, the Lord shall condemn. Check it. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't play now. Boy, this ain't no playground. Can you read the sign? No kids allowed. Go home and lay down. It's some grown man business. A bunch of grown man in it. Say excuse me when we talk. Let the grown man finish. I'm a man of God on the path to peace. But don't you dare try to take that tone with me. Same grace I preach when I'm planting seeds. Be the grace I need if you war with me. Forgive me, God, but I've had enough. Death threats online, kids acting up. You say turn the cheek when they smack you up. But I'm weak like Pete and I had to cut. Conceal like Bruce, try to mask it up. And turn green like Bruce, smash it up. Conceal like Bruce, try to mask it up. And turn green like Bruce, smash it up. Oh, I'm Tyson with that hook. And you know I'm about to drop you. Too quick, better quit, boy. Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. What's wrong with his medulla oblongata? One call to the Father, have you up in the doctor? Quit, Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. Andrew Golota. You ain't doing nada. You quit like Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. What's wrong with his medulla oblongata? One call to the Father, have you up in the doctor? Quit, Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. Andrew Golota. You ain't doing nada. Better quit like Andrew Golota. Oh. If you didn't know, then you know now. I hear the chatter, what's the matter? Just slow. I know you mad, but I advise you not to throw down. This path you don't really want to go down, but if it go down, just so you know now, my whole crew know how to throw hands. I said, but if it go down, just so you know now, my whole crew know how to throw hands. Whole cheat and pillage your whole land. I'm a grown man, plus my old man is so bad. I know, man, cold like a snowman. He a rolling stone like a no man. Cause he rolled that stone like that old man. Think he an old bag, till he roll you up like a whole bag. Light you up like some old swag and a whole drag. What you want, man? Tell me what you want, man. My goal is peace. But if you really want it, you can know the beast. Cause if I'm at the corner, then I'm throwing heat. But God in my corner, then I'm gonna beat. Everything you throwing too slow with the flow. You wanna go toe to toe, then I promise. And honestly, you can't roll when I throw and be slow to monster. When I'm throwing these bows at your dome, it's on and you're gone. Hangover, won't remember in the morning. You gon' need something to soda to recover from the soda. Ask somebody who know, man, you jabroni. The people's chant, yeah, the one and only. Smell what the rock is cooking, that's baloney. Tyson with that hook.
I'm Tyson with that hook.
And you know I'm about to drop you.
Too quick, better quit, boy.
Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. What's wrong with his medulla oblongata? One call to the Father, have you up in the doctor? Quit, Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. Andrew Golota. You ain't doing nada. You quit like Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. What's wrong with his medulla oblongata? One call to the Father, have you up in the doctor? Quit, Andrew Golota. Oh, you ain't doing nada. Andrew Golota.
That's a hype hook.
You ain't doing nada. Better quit like Andrew Golota. Oh,
display of cowardice by Andrew Golota.
Unmasked, March 7th.
Let's get it over to Jim Gray.
I had to pull from that fight, dude. That live piece at the end is from the actual fight.
Oh, gotcha. So, okay, that's a little bit different from what I was expecting from you. So, definitely on a different side of it. Tell me a little bit about that track.
So, I know it's kind of controversial. A lot of people would say it's promoting violence and promoting fighting, but we're children of God, and I think we lay down too easily for opposition because we think we have to turn the cheek when our enemy attacks us or whatnot. But
isn't that what Jesus said?
And he did say that. He did say this. But I don't think it was to the extent of being a doormat for our coworkers and being a doormat for people via relationships and marriage or whatnot. He's put fighter in us. You look at verses in the Bible like David and Goliath and no weapon formed against us shall prosper. And these are verses that are still relevant today. Like we're called to be fighters. And when I had written it, I was being threatened online. This dude was threatening to shoot up my house and shoot up my family. And I wrote it out of anger. I'm not going to lie to you. Like I was in an angry place when I wrote it. But then verses came to my mind while I was going through this anger and this doubt. No weapon formed against you will prosper, my son. Every tongue that rises against you, the Lord will condemn. Right? You're more than a conqueror in Christ. So when I wrote it from the aspect of, listen, I'm a child of God. Your threats don't mean anything to me.
Right.
My God prepares a table before me in the presence of my enemies. So I know it's violent, but it's more like meant to be a fun track.
Gotcha. Well, it's definitely a fun hook. Jeez, that hook gets me jumping, and I'm like, poor Andrew Golota.
Yeah, my wife says the same thing.
When this song goes viral, you know what I mean? He's going to be like, dang, I thought that was like so many years ago. Why y'all bring that up? Why y'all had to bring that up?
I know. Hopefully I don't get sued. Andrew Golota, if you hear this song, I'm sorry, bro. It's not a shot at you.
Everybody going to be around, Andrew Golota. Andrew Golota. Poor dude. No. But on a real note, so then knowing those different things biblically, right? Like David and Goliath, but God called David to do that. On most part, I mean, right. God definitely does not call the beast for us to come out. Right. Our greatest enemy is us.
And that's true.
You know what I mean?
It's within.
Yeah, and leave vengeance to God.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know it verse for verse or where it's at, but these are the things that have helped shape my life, you know.
Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord, right? I will take up your cause. So there are verses in Scripture where, but to what extent are you willing to turn your cheek? If a man pulls a gun on you and your wife, are you not then willing to defend your family, your wife?
But those are hypotheticals, right?
Hypothetical. Right. So, but this was actually a reality for me.
Right, exactly. And that's the different thing. But here's the thing. So the reality was a threat, not an attack.
Yeah, and that's true.
An attack, instant. You have, that's your choices at those moments. But when you actually have an opportunity, like based on a threat, based on thought patterns, based on a just anger kind of building up, I honestly, if we allow God to actually intervene and have vengeance upon him, the changes that happen through everybody's life in that is just ridiculous. I'm talking miracles, like the type of stuff that you would never expect. Because as humans, the first thing we want to do is, boom, you know what I mean? You want to test me? I got this.
I agree with that to an extent. But if you look at the shooting that took place at a church in North Carolina, when a white dude walked in and gunned down 8 innocent people who were there just worshiping God, that stuff gets me fired up and angry. I bet. So I'm to a place in my faith and to a place in my walk, and people may agree or disagree, and we're all in a different place. But I'm to a place where I'm physically ready to defend what God has given me.
True.
And that may be wrong, but that's just where I'm at.
So, and you know what? This is a growing experience. Life is always about growing and figuring these different things out. You know, because if somebody were to attack your wife, so here's where I'm at. Here's where I'm at, right?
What'd you do?
At every given point, I will do everything I possibly can to choose love over everything. You touch my wife or my upcoming baby, bro, I don't even know. Like, I mean, I'm getting chills in my throat right now because of it, because I don't know a love that strong yet. You know what I mean? So if that were to happen, I can't call it.
And you hear it in the verse.
And you know already.
I say in the verse, I said, I'm a man of God on the path of peace. I'm trying.
Right.
But don't take that tone with me.
Right.
Because the same grace that I preach when I'm planting seeds will be the same grace I need if you war with me.
That's what's up. That's actually really dope. Because that and that's really where it's going to be. Because God's gonna have to intervene if somebody messes with my wife.
Exactly.
Like truly.
Bro.
And more, you know
listen,
what I mean?
Knock on wood, God forbid these situations happen in your life, but they can happen. And all I'm saying in here is like, you don't need to lay down. Defend what's yours. Defend what you love. If a dude walks into your church with a gun shooting people,
right,
Jesus
and
doesn't want you to.
And I know that. And I know that. You know what I mean? In the different situations with everything that God's done in my life, I know that right now where I'm at, He's told me to lay down and let me.
Okay, amen. And
so different aspects,
I respect that,
and
I love
it's
that.
tough, bro.
Yeah.
It's tough because there's a lot of situations, not as big as if somebody messed with my wife, but like certain situations where if that boy ever did, you know what I mean, or anything like that, he's about to get it. And I'll tell you now, it's been a lot of different situations where I've had to lay it down, and the friendships that have come out from that have been miracles. I can't even explain it.
And
where normally it wouldn't be.
Too, and I have been there too. I had that mentality years ago, and faith is an evolution, bro. You're constantly learning and growing.
Right.
You're constantly going in through different seasons. And so it could be a season I'm in now. I don't know.
Right.
But all I know is I'm a child of God, man.
And if that's the case, then He's got you, bro. He's got you.
I mean, I pray I never have to
mean?
be in that circumstance. But in that case, I was angry, dude, and I was ready to defend my family, you know.
Right.
And even though it was just a threat, but I was there.
It's
mentally.
a hype ass song for like somebody that's angry though.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you know, an artist in his artistry will bring the content, but also in a way that'll make you vibe, right?
Right.
That's a part of the.
I definitely loved it.
So thank you, man. I appreciate that.
I'm definitely need you on some hooks too, cause you got some live stuff, man, that I really need to add on to my catalog.
With it,
I
bro.
do a lot more of the really dark, really just hard hitting. So, again, this is a live verse session, and the concept of this is to bring in something that really you're dealing with, you know what I mean? Some issues that you're dealing with and stuff like that, and just pour it out from the heart. Something that can ignite change, inspire differences, and from the normal thing that we're going through and the normal things that we normally hear in hip-hop. That was really live. That was my man, Joe Hunt. I'm about to do a song right now. Shout out to Tuna Beats. He's produced for like people like Hobson. This dude is dope. Make sure to go check him out at tunabeats.com. That's TUNNA beats.com. I hope I got that right. If not, take out one N. I know it's two, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I get messed up in the head. This one's called From the Ashes. Check it out. I meant check it out now. Yeah. Listen. Come on. Go like this, yeah. How many doubted if I would've made it out from me drowning? You should've left him where you found him, boy. Just take a look at everybody that's around him. How many lives did Buddhakai destroy? Well, so many. I'm praying to God he won't let me do it all again, and my enemies ought to kill me. Cause if I'm focusing on Instagram, feeling me, willing to change lyrically, just to get 1 million fans to put an end to me. There's no reason that I should be alive if I'm living my life selfishly. It isn't like God ever stopped blessing me, no. He let me overcome anything. And I'm talking about everything that was killing me. And now I'm getting to focus upon victory, focus upon victory, focus upon victory, yeah. So that's what I'ma focus on lyrically.
Looking back, you took me for granted.
There's no compromise.
I wonder now if
I won't
you've
change up what I write.
read those words.
You know, they tell me write these kind of songs, make this kind of music.
I promise now
There's no
that your
compromise.
voice will go on.
Yeah. So that's it so far.
Oh, fire, bro.
Only one verse every time, but working on that track right now.
Oh, that is clean, dude. I love it.
Yeah. So that one deals with, really, right now what I'm struggling with is a lot of people kind of tell me, write a song like this, just write, do a trap song or stuff like that. Right. And I would love to expand and grow. Don't get it twisted. I'm not like, I'm not on some, no, that junk is whack or whatever, or any kind of judgments against it. It's definitely different, but I'm trying to grow into it so that it is still a part of me as opposed to me kind of faking it or doing something that's really just so left field from me. I'm up for challenges, definitely down for that, but definitely want to put in something that just really focuses on the music, focuses on the message that I'm trying to put out there, and hopefully it actually catches flames. You know what I mean?
Are you in a place where you're like struggling to switch up the flow or the content in order to grow your platform, or?
Well, see, and that's the
Because in
thing.
there you were like, I'm not gonna switch up my flow.
I'm
for
not
anybody.
gonna do that.
And I
I'm
love
not
that.
gonna do that. I won't do it. That's why I said, you know what I mean? Because if I'm focusing on Instagram feeling me, willing to change lyrically, just to get 1 million fans, put it into me.
Yeah.
Because that's not the purpose of why I do this music.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love doing the music if it can inspire change. And that's what I've been able to do on a one-on-one basis with a lot of people. That's what I've been able to do now with this Ignite class. Hopefully the students love me over there. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
congrats on that,
Because
man.
I love those kids. And it's so awesome watching them. Like last class I just had, you know what I mean? 3 kids were already rapping in front. The week before that, my man Taco was rapping. It was just so
Taco!
dope. But like to watch them do this, and they know that the focus of what I'm doing now is let's talk about the hard stuff that you're going through.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As opposed to just the party stuff. Let's talk about the real hard stuff.
And that's lacking in hip hop, in popular hip hop right now.
Right. Popular hip hop.
they
It's
wa-
definitely there.
They just want to talk about this.
Right.
Nobody wants to talk about real life issues, marital issues, financial issues.
Right.
So I think you're needed, bro, in the game, and I wouldn't switch it up, man. Shout out to you for
Definitely not going
integrity
to.
move.
Now I'm definitely gonna take on new challenges, try different styles, different flows, because I love it anyway. It's exciting, and like listening to you do that Andrew Golota track, I'm like, he needs to be on one of my hooks right there.
Well, yo, I do got Buddhakai on my mixtape coming up after Unmasked, 133.1, the mixtape, 27 tracks, and he sent me a fire verse, killed it. So I'm looking forward.
I might actually do that verse on my next live verse session then. I'll throw that out there for them.
Yes, promote, man.
All right, so everybody, if you want to be on a live verse session, make sure to click. I think it's going to be right. I could be totally wrong when I'm done editing this video. I'll make it right here. Just click on this link right here, and that'll take you right to the website where you could submit your information and submit me links or MP3s to your music, and that way we'll get you on the show. Have a great, wonderful...
I got to do a few plugs.
My God, my bad. That is totally my
gotta
fault.
do a few
Shout-outs. Do all your shout-outs.
So, of course, first and foremost, God, Jesus Christ, love you, Lord. Secondary would be my wife, my 4 kids, my foundation. But then shout out to my team, CAMG, Heat Incorporated, Grind Hard Beats. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I love y'all. And, of course, shout out to my boy Buddhakai, man, for bringing me out, man.
And actually, I want to shout out Jay for connecting us.
Oh,
How
Jay!
crazy is that? Shout out to my father-in-law
Yeah.
for actually connecting us. You would have never guessed that would have been where this connection would have happened.
I work with his father-in-law. That's how I found out about him.
So that's really dope. Shout out to you, Pop. All right,
Yeah,
one
and
love,
everybody who tuned in, thank you, man.
Peace.